Hey Divas, welcome and welcome back. It's your girl Keisha here with another video, and today we're going to set up the first paycheck in the month of November. So if you like budgeting, cash stuffing, planning, every and all things that have to do with your money, I would love for you to subscribe, but more importantly, girl, don't move. All right, Diva, well, we are here. I'm setting up the first week of November, and I have a new friend, this little wrist thingy. Girl, my wrist has been killing me. Like if I pick up a pot or just do anything heavy, so I decided to get one of these just to give me some support. Your girl turned 43 and I feel like my body's breaking down. I'm like, body, what are you doing? So if you haven't seen it, I did do the November monthly budget in my previous video. So we went ahead and set up my whole monthly spread here. She's so cute. I still love looking at it. And we did the monthly budget. And now we're going to do paycheck 1 for the month. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and fill some information in real quick. So I typically do my pay period from the 1st through the 5th. If you're new here, I get paid once a month, so I have to manage that throughout the month so I can pretty much decide when my pay periods are going to be. And a lot of my bills are due at the beginning of the month. I just want to make sure that I can accurately reflect the first couple of days of the month, and then I'll just go so forth throughout the month, if that makes sense. So the first thing we're going to do, we are working in the 90-day budget workbook. If you have never seen this before, so the first thing we're going to do is write all my income I'm going to receive the 1st through the 15th, which is pretty much everything, because like I said, I get paid once a month. I'm not including any side hustles or anything from my business. I'm just including my main sources of income. So I'm going to go ahead and fill those in. Okay, so my total income for the first week is $13,490. Now, my monthly income, I projected $14,390. That's because I had this extra $900 that I just transferred from a separate account. But I usually do that towards the latter part of the month. So this is what I use for the first couple of weeks of the month, okay? So next, we're going to just do, I'm going to write my bills, everything that's due between the 1st and the 5th, and then I'll come back and walk you through. Okay, I had to pull my little worksheet out just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Girl, I gotta take this off. Like this bracelet is like, you see the imprint is pressing on my wrist. I'm gonna have to figure out another way. I had it on for a little bit, but I wasn't writing. Now that I'm writing, you know. Okay, let me get back to this. But now it's hurting, so, girl, I'll figure it out. So my bills for the 1st through the 5th comes up to $6,329. So that leaves me with, once I take my bills from my income for this week, I have $7,161. I'm going to bring it down here to this next section. I'm not saving anything additional right now, so we're going to put $0 for this section, and we're going to continue to move on. Okay, now we're coming over here to our variable expenses. So our variable expenses are the expenses that we can control how much we spend. So I'm going to go and fill in my categories, and then I'll be back to walk you through. Okay, so for the first week, we have allowances, $233, grocery $600, that's for the entire month. Eating out $60. I usually do $40, but the first week in November, I am going out on the 2nd, and the kids are off on election day, and my daughter has a soccer game that's a little farther away. So typically on game days like that, you know, we'll buy lunch. So I'm just going to increase that to $60 this week. Household items, about 40 bucks. I should probably increase that, but I think that's okay. Beauty, $300. Because I am going away next week, I need to, girl, these nails, they're struggling. I need to get my nails, I need to get my hair done. my nails and a pedicure. Miscellaneous 20 gas. So now that we have the Tesla, my gas, you know, I'm really being mindful, like, hey, the whole point of an EV is because I'm trying to save money on gas. So we've been doing good with that. So I'm bringing that down. Typically gas would be $60, but I'm bringing it down to $50, and I put Tesla here because we like to, if we're out, like especially when we go into my daughter's game, that's like an hour away, we'll typically stop at a supercharger, and they're just a few bucks. So nonetheless, between gas and like a supercharger, I'm just putting $50 for the week. I don't believe I'm gonna spend that much, but you know, I'm getting the feel of budgeting gas versus supercharging the car. Business, $200. I'm just gonna run that through the entire month. Travel, like I said, I'm going away next week, so there's some things I need to purchase this week. Coffee, about 15 bucks, and shopping, $300, because you know I always budget, always leave a budget if I want to pick anything up. And I did budget myself $300, and I also budgeted $200 for the kids. So between my husband and I and the kids, we're probably gonna spend that. Okay, let's move down to the sinking funds and savings challenges. Okay, so for sinking funds and savings challenges, how much did I budget? I budgeted $800 this week, well, this month, but I have so much going on, so okay, let's do the Christmas, and let me check my sinking funds. I haven't even updated and let you guys know where I am on my sinking funds. I did use Costco last month because the Costco card was due. I can see I did not put the envelope back because that is missing. Oh, no, I did put it back. Okay, it's empty. Okay, I guess we could do some sinking funds. No, I don't want that kind of pressure. We're gonna do Christmas. We're gonna do Christmas this week, and let's see how much we need for Christmas. And it's really Black Friday, because Black Friday is around the corner, girl. So I want to finish this challenge out right here. We'll do $100 for Christmas. That's the only one I'm going to do this week because I'm traveling, so. Okay, that leaves me with $4,943. Let's bring that down. And what we're going to do with that, we're going to roll that over to next week. So let's just go ahead and put a placeholder there. Okay, so we're going to, this remaining balance, we're just going to save it for next week. That'll be the 6th through the, what am I going to do that through? Oh, I don't have to guess. I did it right here, my monthly. So that'll be the 6th through the 11th. Oh, through the 12th. The 6th through the 12th. Okay. Okay, so next we're going to do the cash envelope breakdown, because some of the categories, not my bills, but some of these categories I do get cash. So see, girl, my wrist is killing me without that thing, so I have to find a happy place. All right, so I'm going to write the categories down and the amounts and denomination, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I filled everything in and I made some changes. For allowance, I budgeted $233, so that's my husband's allowance, my kiddos, and my bonus son. We transfer him his allowance, so we only need $153 in cash. I'm not taking allowance this week because I'm going out of town next week. I had an amazing birthday last month. And beauty, I have a lot going on, so I'm just going to go ahead and sacrifice my $30 this week. I'm totally okay with that. So we're going to do $153 for allowance. Groceries, I'm only doing $500. I know I budgeted $600 because I've already spent $100 on groceries. Remember I told you guys I'm setting this up a few days late, so I already had to buy a few things. So I'm only going to take $500 worth of cash. Eating out, $60. Household, $40. Beauty, the $300 I'm going to get. Miscellaneous, I know I budgeted $20, but I'm only going to take $10 cash, just in case I have to pay anything online. That might be something random. I was going to take out cash, but because this is the first month with the Tesla and the gas, I'm just going to leave it on the card and just charge from there and see how that goes. Because with the supercharger, I can't even use cash anyway. So that wouldn't even work. Coffee, we have 15 bucks. And for Christmas, we have the $100 here. So I'm just going to go ahead and total everything up. So I need 500s. I'm going to do the easy math first, girl. 4. So we're looking at $11.98. Okay. And that's it. Paycheck 1 is done. I like to use whole numbers when I'm budgeting, and when the things start hitting my account, I'll actually come back and put the actual numbers, like the cents and all other things. But using whole numbers when you budget makes it much easier. So that is it. Well, Diva, thank you so much for staying until the end. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a quick one. We got straight to it. Just managing your money and being consistent is sometimes very straightforward. So we don't need to make it complicated. We just have to be consistent and do the work. So that's what I did today. And I'll check back in with you when I do my cash stuffing into my wallet. I will do that in a separate video. And if you haven't done so already, I would love for you to subscribe. And like always, I'll see you in the next one. Later.